Hi Aries, we're going to do your weekly reading beginning April 27th into May the 3rd. Please know that all time is fluid, so wherever you find yourself on the timeline is exactly when you need to hear this message. You can find out more about the work that I do as an intuitive energy healer at the links below to my website and my Facebook page. Thanks for being here. Thanks for watching. If it resonates, subscribe, like, comment. I'll be doing reading giveaways from next week's when I issue the weeklies, so I'll announce them more next week. What else? Let's just kick off with your cards. Okay, theme for the week, Aries. Sound. Maybe you have been immersing in music. I know I certainly have. My playlist is looking a little bit eclectic. Healing is, healing frequencies, healing sounds, connecting in to the power of sound. And that's, yes, definitely using our throat chakra, activating that communication. Maybe you are wanting to speak to someone. Maybe you have something to say. At any rate, this is a collective message about the harmonic healing of sound for you this week, Aries. Your voice is healing. Maybe you are a singer. Maybe just kicking around the house, doing your housework and singing, whether that's yelling and belting a tune or not, has been therapeutic for you. The throat chakra is relevant this week, love. So that is activated by the color blue. Falls between the heart chakra and the third eye. So from our heart, we see things a whole new way, or we see how to speak from the heart. Sound. Let's take a look, my dear, and see what your tarot wants to say. Tell me when. 9 of Pentacles. Feeling proud, being on our own, making a commitment to those plans despite the temptations. You have a different energy in your reading. Aquarius and Leo was sort of, you know what you want. Everyone is like healing from heartbreak, knowing what they want. Okay, I didn't say this at the beginning of your reading, but as we move into the second week of May, we are entering retrograde season for 4 planets. Venus is the planet of love and all things romance. We are retrograding, so retrograde essentially, like it is appearing to retrograde, okay? So we're learning, we're going back on the journey that has been. Same too with Pluto. Plutonian energy is subconscious energy. It's about deeper patterning bases and fears and all that sort of stuff, where what we've learned and what we deeply believe about trust and intimacy and power versus empowerment, and what makes us feel like we are connected to our sense of self and identity and how that was formed. Saturn is about the rules, structure and the rules society tell us to live by, the rules we want for ourselves despite what we've been shown. What else? So Saturn, Venus, Pluto, and Jupiter. When Jupiter goes retrograde, we're no longer, it's not expansive energy, it's retraction. It's this going in. Where have I been unlucky? So as the planet of luck and expansion, where haven't I grown? Where have I been unlucky? Because I've traveled down circumstances where I knew I perhaps shouldn't and I did anyway. I didn't follow my intuition. Where haven't I grown? That's the key thing with Jupiter. I'm going to do a couple of videos in relation to the retrogrades. Will be up on the channel. But it's interesting because your energies are strong. Yes, I can see a sudden clarity about who you are and what you want. And I think that was coming out in the last couple of weeks worth of weekly readings, Aries. However, there's a common theme here where a lot of us are really transmuting from heartbreak or learning about, what heartbreak has taught us to. I do see for the areas that I'm connected into, you're very much accepting a long-term commitment to self and anything that makes you feel self-satisfied, where you have achieved for yourself, taking care of your own finances, taking care of your own goals, looking after yourself, not relying on, that's the commitment you are going to make at this stage. You're not necessarily wanting someone else in the picture. I do see there is a potential for an apology from an influence now. The Page of Cups crowns you and the devil is at the base. There's an apology perhaps for egoic behavior, okay, yourself or another. There's an apology incoming where someone was driven by material desires, surface level or physical desires, rather than deeper things like permanency and love. And I think this is more so the other person perhaps. You know, I don't feel like it's you, Aries, that has to extend an apology, because I do see you've come out of a time of just really pulling back. You pulled your energy back, you pulled away from an influence that probably felt too materialistic, too egoic, too physical layer, too superficial, not aligned with your deeper desires, commitments, visions, values, yeah? So you pulled your energy back, you retracted from a connection or an experience. And I strongly feel it's love. But work is relevant here too. I'm not sure if you've distracted yourself with work. I'm not sure if, or it could also be you've retracted from a workplace that was materialistic or had that sort of energy, didn't align with your values. You've pulled your energy back, but this introspection time has been of purpose. I do see you are starting something new, or you're at least wanting to start something new. It's not necessarily in that old energy or with that old connection, but who you are, you know, the only commitment you are making is to yourself and feeling self-sufficient and not relying on someone else to bring you that sense of self-satisfaction that's offered by the Nine of Coins, okay? And that's the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is a bloody slow-moving card, so if you're waiting for this dude to commit, the Nine of Pentacles takes forever. There is no pushing him. Have you ever tried to tell a Taurus or a Capricorn or a Virgo what to do? They'll listen to you. They can be very polite, but they're not going to necessarily do it. But that's what that energy. I'm not committing to anyone until I've committed to me. And I feel this is you too. That influence might be relevant for someone else, certainly. You're wanting new beginnings. You're wanting to make a commitment to start again. The Three of Pentacles is the apprentice card. It's the study card. It's starting a whole new career chapter, a savings account, okay? It's starting. I'm ready to commit. I'm ready to work with someone. You're wanting a connection. You're wanting a commitment where both are equally ready to work on. And I feel like that's what this apology is about here. You retracted for a reason. Someone didn't want the same thing you did. Yeah, because what you want is this. You want your 10 of Cups. Whatever that means for you, it is unique to us all, whether we have children or not, whether we actually get married or just have a marriage-like commitment. Not everyone wants to get married, you know, because they're on their third or fourth serious commitment, whatever the case may be, beliefs, everything. This is emotional fulfillment. At this stage in your life, Aries, you are seeking connections, circumstances, a life that emotionally fulfills you. What is going to emotionally fulfill you is strong foundations of reliability that is reflected by money in the bank, a good career, the sense and feeling that you are building and have full control of that for yourself. Emotional fulfillment is going to come out of anything that is represented by this Pentacles energy. Like I said, it's not just money and money in the bank, but it's character and values within an individual that makes you feel emotionally fulfilled then. The Pentacles aren't just about money. The Pentacles represent the energy of commitment, reliability, stability, where you show up as you say you will every time you say that you will. Because I'm going to have to get to a point where I'm going to rely on you. And this is you not even probably even relying on someone, you know, for their money. It's just a character trait you are looking for, because you are that. You show up. You know what you bring to the table. And you're looking for that in another individual. And I don't think you quite got it here. And you had to pull back your energy. Do I think it's not going to happen? I think someone's heart has to be broken. And that I'll see what else is here. But this, in many ways, I do want to say, you know, maybe where that situation ended triggered heartbreak, brought upon heartbreak, okay? Maybe you focused on work and your finances instead. Maybe the other individual did. I've got the 10 of Cups that turns the Page of Wands. Your hopes and fears is the 8 of Pentacles, and then you close with the 3 of Swords. I'm not going to lie, the 3 of Swords is a betrayal card. The truth is out there on the table. The masks are off. We're also processing the last 3 years. I don't feel a lot of that is the only heaviness here, and I think maybe a conversation had to happen to, maybe that is yet to happen, Aries, in order for you to clear, all right? Because I see here that you feel safe on your own. You're very clear on what you want, and if someone doesn't align to that, so be it, you know. I don't think that is 100% the case though, Aries, because this Knight of Pentacles now turns into a King. See this youthful, immature energy? Has matured into a King. So I think there's a story here that's going to take a while to develop, if it hasn't already. Definitely time apart, time away, 3-4 years is relevant. Can see an individual grow, whatever that means for you. A key conversation identifies exactly where you sit on the table, where they sit on the table, where to from here, if at all, because I know exactly who I am and what I want and what I'm looking for. This is what you're looking for, Aries. You're wanting emotional fulfillment from anything that looks like stability, consistency, reliability. I don't think you need someone to put coins on a table for you, because you're doing quite well with that. You have and even you could be in a very difficult financial situation like half of the world right now, but you have the means and ability to be able to take care of that. What you're actually looking for is something tangible. I don't just want your words. I don't just want a text message. I want you to show me. I want you to show up. This Knight is graduating to a King of Coins, and the energy moves quite quickly with the Knight of Swords, the Ten of Swords. The chapter closes. I feel like you're healing together, healing a chapter together. The worst is, you will feel like the worst is truly behind you. I don't think that, I think you've already had the conversation. You've already found out a truth, or that's probably what's happening this week. That then unearths everything, so that there's this authentic expression of, this is who I am, this is what I want, this is what I desire. What do you want? Do you want the same things, you know? Someone's going to feel like they're juggled, or priorities are juggled. Maybe an individual is juggled with another individual, but then there's a coming together and an emotional, and a walking away from heavier emotions. Heavier emotions being a time of indecision, uncertainty, fear, in order to get our Nine of Cups, our victory. It's so funny. I'm now doing these videos by who has watched them the most, okay? So Aries, you're not the first off the deck. It was Sagittarius. I think you're like the 9th reading so far. But because I'm doing like a bunch of videos each day, the daily energy is the same. Yours was a little bit different until I started to tell your story. And every zodiac has got this deeper story going on, where they're all dealing from deeper heartbreak. Everyone's coming into crystal clear clarity about who they are and what they want moving forward. And it doesn't surprise me, and I need to do a separate video on this, but Venus is in retrograde, and Venus is in retrograde in Gemini, the sign of the lovers. What have I learned from the deeper connections I have formed that were karmic, that were soul ties and resonance? What does twin flame even mean to me? Yeah. Someone's graduating here, Aries. Someone has moved or will be moving from a Knight of Pentacles into a King of Pentacles energy. You sure as hell know exactly what you want and what emotional fulfillment means for you. I do see there's an opportunity here to have an authentic conversation. All masks are off. And my only other message to you, it is time to let the heartbreak go, because there is a lot here that you can begin and then work on for yourself, yeah? I don't see you being alone for very long, if you currently are. The Chariot, the High Priestess, Strength, Justice, they are all major arcana cards. Fast-moving energy, the Chariot moving forward, onwards, upwards, always. The Strength card is about being able to surmount through any obstacle that crosses our path, and genuinely having that courage of heart that I will find my heart's resonance. I will find my heart's home. Is it with this individual? Yes, Ace of Cups. There's a new beginning here after loss. Maybe that loss was 5 years ago. There's a potential new beginning. King of Cups, Knight of Cups. Someone makes an offer. Queen of Cups. Equal yoking, equal pairing. And perhaps the hands of time haven't quite kicked over to where they need to be. All in divine timing. Aries is what I'm going to title. I feel like I keep hearing that. All in divine timing for you, my dear. The phases of the moon might be relevant, love. 1 or 2 moon cycles, you know. That's your Ace of Cups, darling. You will get your Ace of Cups. And goodness me, you definitely know how to be that for others and be that for yourself first, yeah? Your energy feels good this week. This will feel clearing, and I know your energy, you guys, thank God we sorted that out. You know, you just want stuff sorted. You clear as you go. Your sound is a conversation, yeah? You clear as you go. So your energy isn't just a bull in a china shop, it's you clear as you go. I don't want confusion. I just want to know, you know, give Aries an opportunity and he or she will go get it and clear as she goes. So this conversation is healing. I know who I am. I know what I want. This is what you're clearing the dross. You're clearing anything that stands in the way of your ultimate goals. And your ultimate goals, I've already packed my cards away. The 10 of Cups, darling. The 10 of beautiful cups. And that is different for us all. It is emotional, deep emotional fulfillment. Yeah, the happy family, the rainbow, the comfy house. Sing. Maybe you're listening to love songs. Maybe you're yelling at someone that you're cranky with because you just want this stuff sorted. You will know the right balance. Okay? I hope you have a good week. I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.